Hello, welcome back to Fallout. The last episode was a little bit fast-paced, it was a little bit hectic. Hopefully you understand, I just want to cut out all of the boring bits so that the video isn't dragging on too long. I kind of made that mistake a few episodes ago with that one where the whole plot twist happened, but I thought all of the dialogue there was important enough to be a good video, so yeah. Now we're just doing more errands for Father while trying to implode the Institute from the inside out. I hope you enjoy. Hello.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, are you fucking put a match right now? Alright, hold on.
We're not
Let's go this way. I wish there was a bed we could sleep in. I want to use Stimpak. Little Walking Man is my favorite character in Fallout. Oh yeah, the little Fallout guy. Yeah. I think he's actually called Fallout Boy. I know that's true or not.
Personal.
I thought the actual name was Fallout Boy, which is pretty funny. We are heading the good direction. What? Wait. Can we do this? Can we do this? Oh my god. We can. Okay. Oh. It worked! I am listening.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Oh.
Once he's shut down,
Okay.
I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Wait, we can do the same thing for you then, right?
Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
It's just, you've got, you know.
Anyway, I think we've talked enough, don't you? Kill these
Wait, that
sons
work?
of bitches.
Oh. Okay, you're still hitting me.
Nice work, man. I'll take the synth back.
I don't know if we were supposed to
B592.
let him do that. Because I don't want to work with Father. I want, like, he's bad. I don't want that. There. Are you kidding me? Still enemies? What enemies? Come on, fight me. Bitch.
Get some, motherfucker!
Oh, there's a fat man guy! Hold on. Is he gonna shoot me with a fat man from there?
And come back!
Yeah, he is.
I'm glad to see you return safely.
Yes.
I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care?
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that.
Okay.
The task is done.
Everybody already thinks that, though.
And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away,
Yeah.
I had quarters prepared.
I don't know if we had an option
You'll
to do
find
anything
all
else.
the basic
That's the thing.
necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Equipment, do you say? It's crazy how with synths you can just speak at them and then they reset. The Battle of Bunker Hill. Hello, Father.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you
You call
do
me Mother
when
now.
someone has stolen from you?
Beat them the fuck up. Teach them a
I
lesson.
teach the guy a lesson. Make sure he never does it again.
Using physical force is never my first choice, but there are times
Well,
when
that's not
it
what I meant.
becomes necessary.
I mean, of
the
course
group
that's what
that
I meant.
calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
Misguided beliefs. I think we should, because the whole idea is that we're like pretending to be with Father, right? Supporting him. So let's just say they're crazy.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed.
Yeah, what? Machines are
However
alive?
noble they may believe themselves
Disgusting,
to
disgusting
be,
view. I can't
they are
believe it.
thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the railroad can hide them.
Why bother?
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
I'd rather
Aside
not.
from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson.
Warn about Bunker Hill.
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse.
Yeah.
The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them.
So when's
Maintaining their cover is vital.
when's C-114 gonna come up
But
with the solution,
the
huh?
sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
We informed the railroad. Let's do this stuff, baby. There must be inside Bunker Hill, but I can't even get in. It's locked. Where are the Brotherhood? Wait, the Brotherhood are fighting against the railroad? What do I do? Who do I side with? Because I'm with the railroad and I'm with the Brotherhood. Like, there we go. Okay. I just let them kill the Brotherhood people. Hello.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're free to go.
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you. I cannot allow you to set these synths free. You will be terminated and your actions will be reported.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right. Hello, Father. How are you?
In all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. The Commonwealth is dead. The only hope for humanity lies below.
I know Diamond City seems pretty alive. It's pathetic.
This is science to you. It's pathetic. All of it.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Perhaps in time you'll see it differently. Everything I've done has been for the future. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Should I tell the truth? Doesn't matter.
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on.
Yeah, I don't
will refrain
know.
from sharing
Just
the
coincidence,
outcome
you know?
with the Directorate for
Just
the
happened.
moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute.
How do you
I'd
trust
like
me?
you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting.
This is crazy.
You should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
So we literally
It's time
betray
to
you,
go.
and you're like, wow, okay. To be fair, he didn't actually know. Yeah, okay. Hello.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
I think it is time we begin.
Excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects. that
Wow,
require
no one
our
likes us.
attention.
He looks like
International
someone.
airport remains
The guy on the
occupied,
left.
with
The guy above
Brotherhood
me.
presence.
What's phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity.
Are you going to steal
I'm
the
not
power?
talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every
Yeah?
advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
I mean, hey, as long as it's not like changing life above ground, right? Disaster, unsure. Let's say important.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready.
I think he knows that
yes,
we don't.
This
We're
is
against the
not a
institute.
matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject
I know why.
that requires discussion. I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. Our best efforts have failed. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
Oh.
Please, everyone, please.
Oh.
A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say
Aggressive?
we've done everything we can. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Wait.
You can't be serious.
Hold on.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us.
We're not even
She
with
isn't
them.
even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline
Oh my God.
insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader.
We need a
I
leader,
believe
yeah,
my mother has
Baldina.
already proven herself more than capable in that regard.
Awesome.
This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
So we want to destroy the Institute, and we're going to become its leader as well. Great. Yeah, I'll speak to the railroad and be like, it's easy work from here on up, boys. Like, we literally lead the Institute. We can destroy it. We can make it implode inside out. Or we can keep the Institute, right? We can keep the Institute and just free all the synths, and then, you know, have like a nice place to live in here. That's like kind of like a vault. That could be cool.
All right, let's go over the details.
Yes.
Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday.
Oh no.
We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Okay. The agitator we get. It says eliminate the security, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna run away. I think that's a more sensible decision. Yeah, they're shitting on Nick, but they're not shitting on me, which is the most important part. Why? I thought you were a good friend, but then you shit on me, kurwa. What? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for now, I think.